If you drop a ceramic cup in most parts of the world, it goes straight into the trash. It's ruined. But in Japan, that same broken cup is treated as a blank canvas. This is the practice of kintsugi. Artisans do not try to hide the damage with clear glue or paint. Instead, they fill the fractures with gold, making the breakage the most prominent part of the object's history. We live in a culture that operates on the exact opposite logic. We are surrounded by an industry of erasure, anti-aging, anti-wrinkle, anti-failure. This marketing relies on smoothing out every edge and hiding every visible flaw. The problem with this perfectionism is that it relies on a moving target. The moment you achieve one standard of physical or financial success, the finish line is pushed further away, trapping you in a cycle of constant adjustment. When we treat life as a relentless race to build a flawless existence, we often forget to actually inhabit the life we have. To step out of that race, we have to look toward a different philosophy: wabi-sabi. Wabi-sabi is formed by two concepts. Wabi is finding a sense of spiritual richness in simplicity. Sabi is the appreciation for the physical marks and the patina left behind by time. At its core, the philosophy is an acceptance of transience. It starts with the understanding that nothing lasts forever, and nothing is ever truly finished. Look at the sakura, the Japanese cherry blossom. Every year, millions of people gather just to watch these trees blooming. Those flowers only last about a week before the wind tears the petals away. If they bloomed year-round, they would be ordinary. Their beauty is tied to the fact that they are disappearing right in front of you. This applies to the objects we hold, too. A factory-new teacup looks exactly like 10,000 others on an assembly line, but a chipped cup, stained by years of daily use, carries a distinct identity. We can see this in ourselves as well. Wrinkles and emotional scars aren't errors to be corrected. They are the physical map of our survival and our shared history. While a flawless facade might be visually impressive, we often find more meaning in things that show their age. It is the evidence of a life actually lived. To notice these subtle details, you have to do something that feels counterintuitive in a fast-paced world. You have to physically and mentally slow down. The traditional Japanese tea ceremony, known as chado, is a living meditation. Making a single cup of tea can take hours of deliberate focus, prioritizing a quiet human connection over a quick result. This introduces the concept of ma, or negative space. It represents the intentional silence between words, or the empty gaps left in a crowded room. Just as silence gives a piece of music its rhythm, ma gives a busy life its structure. These empty spaces allow the surrounding moments to actually be felt. This brings us to ichigo ichie, the realization that this exact configuration of time, space, and company will never occur again. By rushing to fill every moment with productivity and noise, we lose the negative space where our experiences actually happen. You don't have to go to Japan to practice this. You can start with the room you are sitting in right now. A wabi-sabi home doesn't look like a curated magazine layout. It is a living space where worn-out objects and unpretentious arrangements are allowed to hold the focus. Try a wabi-sabi walk. Put your phone down and find one chipped, worn-out, or imperfect item in your immediate vicinity. Observe it without judgment. Acknowledge its history and the warmth it brings to the room precisely because it is used every day. Recognizing the value in a worn-out object makes it easier to look at our own imperfections with that same lack of judgment. In a world demanding constant self-improvement, there is a quiet power in simply deciding to stop trying to fix yourself. No further degrees or aesthetic upgrades are required to be complete. You are already whole. Think back to the kintsugi teacup. Our personal failures and our visible scars are not things to be hidden. Like those gold veins, they are the parts of the story that carry the most weight. You, in this fleeting and messy moment, are perfectly imperfect, and that is enough.